The illegal pet trade is really blowing up in Mexico right now, and unfortunately what that means, there are a lot of spider monkeys in particular getting smuggled into the country. And so in late December, the zoo got a call from Fish and Wildlife saying that they were on the way with 2 spider monkeys and they hoped they had a place for them. And the initial instructions went fantastic. In the first day, Finn was climbing all over Jay, and Marcy was a little bit more nervous about meeting these bigger monkeys. And so our spider monkeys are very pro-social. They seem to care about the welfare of others. And so Daisy, her initial response to Marcy was she tried to walk up and hug her, but Marcy was too nervous, so ran away screaming. And then Daisy sat down and turned her back towards Marcy. And over the next hour, Marcy worked up enough courage to sort of approach her and run away, and approach her and run away. And then finally, when Marcy worked up courage to touch Daisy on the shoulder, Daisy just turned, opened her arms. Marcy came in for a big ol' hug. They started cuddling, and after that, the introductions went great.
We have a conservation technology master's student who is following around Mateo and getting to understand his experiences and his relationships with other individuals, and sort of tracking his rise to alpha male in the troop. And through that, we've also seen some instances of potential reconciliation as well. And what that looks like is...
Yeah, and so when Mateo, who's trying to express his dominance more and more, came in, he came in a little hot for Finn, who again was pretty afraid of these big monkeys. And so he startled Finn, and I think when Finn got startled, that startled Mateo. And so Mateo got a little rough with him. Shooter, the alpha male, came up and broke that up, which is absolutely the alpha male's job. And then in under 1 minute, Mateo went back and tried to embrace Finn. Now, unfortunately, again, because Finn wasn't with his family like he should have been, he didn't know what that behavior meant. But we're seeing these monkeys very quickly work to repair their relationships, which again is pretty rare to see that level of reconciliation going on in this group of primates.
Another project we're working on, sort of been a side project for both of us, is trying to develop a low-cost computer testing system in which we put a computer in front of the monkeys and we can adapt the computer game to any question we really want to ask. Can they individually recognize one another? Can they count? Can they, what's another one?
We can test their memory, their propensity to gamble.
Yes.
The computerized testing is such an incredibly flexible system. We're working with a local nonprofit organization right now, Animal Enrichment Systems, which is run by a retired aerospace engineer. And so he's been helping us with the hardware side of getting all this stuff set up. It's running right now off of a Raspberry Pi, and then we have some programmers that we're working with as well to help us on the software side of things.
This species in particular is one of the most affiliative species, meaning that they're one of the most friendly species.
Most pro-social.
Most pro-social. We're seeing behaviors that are akin to great apes. So chimpanzees, we ourselves are a great ape. Chimpanzees, bonobos, orangutans, I'd say they're showing more pro-social behavior for sure compared to orangutans and gorillas, but equal to that of bonobos and chimpanzees, which are considered some of the most pro-social species out there. And it's never been documented yet before. So that's the most exciting thing to me, is that we're seeing such cool things, and I can't wait to continue getting that information more systematically so that we can,
definitively say it
to the scientific world.